Hey guys, what's up? VA Mark here. It's a little breezy, but we're out and about, and I want to show you guys our fruit trees that we have growing. With fruit trees, they take a long time to grow. Usually about third year, you start getting some kind of production. At least that's that's what normally happens, even with like orchard trees that we get around here. That's what we go by when we want to get a quote and price a field and see if it's worth it to farm. Usually it's about 3 years to get production, so if you do it now, 3 years from now you should be expecting your first production. I mean, it could happen within the first year. Usually they're not as good, and second year you probably could, but 3 years for sure. And it is a pretty good investment because you save a lot of money and you get a variety of fruits. So I'm going to show you guys what we have variety wise. This is a Goyaba tree. It's very big. It's been here for, well, you guys can't see that, but very tall tree. It's been here for quite some time now. Then this is a lemon tree. This is like a stunted lemon tree, midget growth. Might as well show you guys this mint plant. This is a spearmint, and this you actually have to really contain. So we took the top of a 55-gallon plastic drum, I think it's about like 5-6 inches, and cut it and just put it around there. And before we had this, the roots would actually go through the ground underneath this border and pop up in the grass. This will literally take over your garden. So you got to contain this, but it smells great, and you can do a lot with this. This is actually the same stuff used in aspirin. This here has something in it called salicylic acid, and you take the salicylic acid and you do a couple chemical processes to it, and you can get aspirin out of it. Now, it's not something you can probably do at home. I mean, you need lab equipment to do it, but you could make aspirin if you had the equipment. I've made it before in my organic chemistry class, and I didn't know anything about it, but I found out it's from spearmint, and it's called salicylic acid. This can also be used, obviously, to garnish all your foods and stuff like that. Just mint up some stuff. You can also make chutney. I mean, you guys have heard of mango chutney probably. You can make a pretty good chutney out of this. It's not minty though, because you put garlic and onion and all that stuff, and peppers and all that. But you can do a lot with this kind of stuff. And you can always research online and see what you can do with it. Alright, moving along here, we have a grapefruit tree. Now this is 2 years old. I can't recall any production yet. I mean, it's fairly tiny right now. I mean, look at that stump. It's very small. Here we got some rosemary. That's also just started growing, I think, a year and a half ago. And then here's a Goyaba tree, which we're having a little bit of trouble with. It's been here for, I want to say, at least 3 years, but this one hasn't been producing. Or it does, but it does very limited. Not sure why. It may need another tree to help pollinate it. That's probably what it is. And here, this is a Mandarin tree, and I think this is or tangerine. Yeah, tangerine. Sorry, Mandarin or tangerine? It's Mandarin. Mandarin orange, tiny ones, thin skin, easy to peel, easy to eat. Pretty big tree. Again, you can see the stump on that thing. It's pretty big. And then here, this is a Washington Naval orange tree. A lot of bees buzzing around this one. And even, let's see if you guys can see the doves in there. There's a couple of doves. Let's see. They're right there. And I'm kind of allergic to bee stings, so I'm not going to stick around this for too long. So yeah, so that's a lot of citrus fruits here. And then here we have new additions. How long ago did we put these in? 3 or 4 years ago. This is a cherry tree, and with cherry trees you need at least 2 of them to help pollinate each other. I think that, aren't they like male and female trees is what they call them sometimes? These are self-pollinating. I think kiwis need a male and female plants. Anyway, so got 2 cherry trees here, and then this is apple or pear. These are pear. Asian pear, and what's the other one?
Both Asian pear, different kind.
Yeah, they're okay. One brown and one yellow Asian pear. The tags are gone, so dog probably chewed them off. So there's 2 of those, and these are getting thinned out. They're thinning out the fruit. And I'll make a separate video talking about that. You guys can see that, how that works. Then here at the end is what's this one here? Where's the tag? Fayu Persimmon? What's the one that makes that weird taste in your mouth? Just regular persimmon? Because I've never had that before. So this is that persimmon. I don't know if you guys had persimmon before, but persimmon normally makes your mouth pucker up or go in a weird, just do weird things with your mouth. But this Fayu persimmon remains sweet all the way through. This one produces in the wintertime, not now, but it's growing here. Here's Pomegranate Tree. Kind of forget the names now. But this one's having a hard time growing, as you can see, because there's hard pan under the ground we probably didn't get to. It should have been ripped pretty deep, but it's probably hitting some hard pan. That's why it's having trouble growing. And then here we have, this is apple here. What's the name of this one? This is Fiji? Fuji apple. And we've had some good apples come from this tree. Sometimes we juice the fruit and you get more out of it. You know, it's easier to eat or drink, whatever you want to call it. And then this is nectarines. These ones right here. And here we have white peach. Or sorry, those are white peach. These are nectarines right here. I'm getting mixed up with all the names. This has got to be one of my favorite fruits here. These things get like that big, and they're dripping with juice, and they're so sweet and they're so good. And these two trees gotta be my favorite, but cherries also are pretty good. And then here's a little cactus plant. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. You can do all kinds of stuff with cactus. But yeah, I just want to show you guys the fruit trees. And fruit trees are a long-term investment, and the best way to do it is you can do it now, and then in a few years you'll be getting your production. I mean, if you sit around and think about it, that's more time you gotta wait. So if you make an act on it and you make your move, it'd be more time. It would be less time till you get your fruit. So it is a commitment though, because like he's over there, you know, he's thinning it out. You got to take care of your stuff, and it takes up more water, take up room. It provides shade. I mean, the dogs love to sleep under the tree. Even I come here and go to sleep. More maintenance, but it's well worth it. You save quite a bit of money. You get a variety of fruits. I mean, you can see we have a variety of fruits to eat all year round, and it's just really tasty. It's way tastier than what you'll taste in the supermarket. If you think what you eat in the supermarket is sweet, and you pay a lot of money for it too as well, yeah, you just wait till you get some farm fresh stuff. And none of this has pesticides. This is all organic, pretty much. I mean, we don't spray anything around them or on them or anything like that. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, fruit trees, and just want to share what I have. And if you guys have any questions or anything like that, just please leave them below and I'll get back to you. And I'll talk to you guys later. V8 Merc out.